Hey guys! So back today with handsome man Teddy. For his training session, we're going to continue to build on our training session from yesterday, which was working on thresholds. So when we approach any kind of doorway, whether it be in a gate, the door to a house, the door to the crate, we want the dog to stop and wait, and then wait for permission to be invited through that doorway. So whenever they see an open door, we don't ever want the dog just running through it on his own. So we always want him to wait, and that's partly to keep him safe, but also partly for his state of mind, because we want our dogs waiting on us. We want them in a permissive state of mind. We don't want them in a I'm going to run off and do whatever I want state of mind. So I'm going to continue working on thresholds with Teddy. Sit. Yes, good boy. Yep. So I'm going to approach the threshold. I'm going to stop. Teddy did a good job at stopping with me, but he didn't sit when I stopped, so I just verbally asked him to sit. If he didn't sit, I would have just given him a little tug, just to remind him, I need you to sit now. But ideally, when I stop walking, he will sit. So we'll keep practicing. Yep. Sit. Good. Yep. So I'm going to do this a few times until he gets the idea. Sit. Yes. Boy. Yep. Sit. Yeah. Yep. And again, we're going to do it in the other direction. Sit. Good boy. Very nice. So that was perfect right there. You see how he was more focused on me? He even sat facing me a little bit and then immediately gave me some eye contact. He was more focused on me than he was in going through this doorway. Couldn't care less about this doorway. That's what you want. You want the dog looking to you for guidance, permission. What are we doing next? Good boy. Let's go. Once you've got that down pat with one gate, one doorway, one area, then move on to the next, because the dog won't necessarily generalize learning it at this door to all doors. So you have to repeat the exercise at every threshold until the dog gets the idea that it's for all thresholds, not just one particular threshold. Sit. No. Good boy. See, that time he didn't realize that he needed to sit. He was actually very curious about that door. He put his nose down, he went to sniff, he remained standing, so he needed a little bit of leash guidance from me to help him understand that he still needs to sit in this new doorway. Let's go. Sit. Good boy. And you'll notice too that I never walk through the doorway if I don't have the dog's complete focus. Sit. Yes, good boy. So each time I'm practicing this, he's still focused more on what's on the other side of the gate than on the exercise and what we're doing. So I'm just going to repeat it over and over until I get all of his focus. Good boy. Sit. Yes, good boy. So we're getting there. That was a lot better. Sit. Good boy. Yep. Sit. Yes, good boy. That time I got the eye contact I was looking for. So I'm going to choose now to add the challenge by walking through the doorway with Teddy, because then he's going to start to not pay as much attention on me anymore, because now we're going someplace new. So we're going to start over and just do the same thing from the other side. Heel. Sit. Yes, good boy. Heel. Sit. Good, Teddy. Good boy. His parents have been doing an awesome job keeping up on his training, so it's taking very little for Teddy to brush up on the rules of thresholds. He's doing so good. waiting for permission. So now I'm going to mix it up. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good job, Teddy. Good boy. Heel.